That's important. I mean, because it's like everything in life is like seasons. So like what the Bible talked about.
Easy season.
Yeah, easy season, you know. Shout out to it. Like, comment, subscribe, y'all. But what the Bible talked about in Ecclesiastes 3, it's talked about there's a season for everything. There's a season of dance, there's a season of mourn. So it's the same thing with sports. There's a preseason, there's a regular season, a postseason. So there's things that you can do right now as a single man that will allow you to be effective when you're in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually when you like in a marriage and you're like, y'all family and everything. So there's things you can do now. But there's just things like no matter what, like there's just things no matter what, like I couldn't prepare for that in the preseason.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the best thing you could have done was just like get yourself ready to know that
as much as you can.
Yeah, to get yourself ready that I won't be ready. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like one of the things you could do. So it is things that we could change now. So let me ask to Romi then, what's the things that you would do like either preseason, like before whatever, like even like the thing, like you just becoming a dad or you just becoming a coach, like what are some of the things that you prepared yourself physically, mentally, or spiritually to get ready for the things you facing right now?
With me becoming a dad and entering into that, I basically like got my mental ready.
Yeah.
I know I was going to be mentally challenged as becoming a new father.
And how'd you do that?
I always watch this one video. It's called Bruce Lee. He's just talk regular interview. And the one thing that stood out is be water. That means water can adapt to anything. It can take shape.
No, I haven't seen that, but that's good.
It's a real
it's a real interview. It's like an old black and white video. But he say be water. Adapt to everything. Like, because water takes shape no matter what type of surface it's in. So if it's in that bottle, it's a round shape.
Yeah.
All right.
Be water, my friend.
Be water.
Yeah.
Like that's how you adapt to whatever situation you in.
Yeah.
Be water. If I'm going through an adversity, okay, be water. Water is mellowed out. There ain't no color to it. It's clear the mind. That's how I look at things now whenever it becomes to that. So that's how I get myself ready for anything.
Yeah.
Whether it's starting a new job, interview process, even with this. I didn't know I was going to talk on here. All right. I say a lot of cuss words. I don't think I cussed not one time, which is crazy.
I'm in the same boat.
Exactly, because I'm adapting to that.
Yeah.
But people sometimes can't adapt to that. They don't have that preseason mindset of what they're gonna start to do. Like when y'all started this podcast, how did y'all adapt and how did y'all do a preseason of it?
Yeah.
You had to mentally sit back and think. Mentally sit back and say, how am I gonna approach this? It's always planning. It's always figuring out what way will work and what way won't work.
Yeah. For me, it was Isaiah was already doing a lot of the mentor stuff beforehand. Before I even got on the podcast, I didn't even know because I'm not on social media.
Yeah.
I'm just now entering that world. So I had to learn how to adapt to that. Okay, I need to get an Instagram, figure out how it works. Okay, now I need to figure out how to post. I'm still working on like posting on the regular. It's hard.
But you adapting.
Yeah, absolutely. But as far as like the technical stuff and like how to make and bring a show together, we're still growing. So I don't know if you saw us in the early days with the bad lighting.
Oh boy, I'm telling you, it was tough.
At the end of the day, it's just a thirst of not wanting to be the same. You just constantly wanting to be better. And I think both me and him share the same thing. We just want this to be as good as it can be, and we're willing to constantly grow and be open to changes. Like Isaiah say something, hey man, I caught this in the audio. It's on me to be like, okay, I need to figure that out, take care of it. But if I'm like, okay, Isaiah, I saw something in the video, it's on him to be like, okay, I'm going to take care of it.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's on us to kind of keep ourselves accountable because if I'm out here seeing him wilding, and I don't say nothing, am I really a good co-host? Am I really a good friend?
You want me to answer it?
Exactly. It don't even need to be. It don't even need to be, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's exactly how I approach everything. Like everything. You have to adapt. You have to get mentally, and I think I've been more mentally prepared for anything, no matter what it is. It could be the smallest thing. Okay, how am I going to approach this? How am I going to do it?
Yeah.
Don't go my way. How am I going to handle it?
So it's made you more calculated.
Yep. Calculated moves always sets you up for success. No matter what you try to do, even if it don't work out. Mm-hmm. Okay, it didn't work out that way. Let's go back to the drawing board. Just like sports, it don't work this way. Okay, how can we get it to fix that way?
So you don't give up. Okay. So beforehand, you were talking about going overseas. How are you preparing for that?
Oh, it's more so preparing myself homesick, seeing my son, because that's like, and my girl. Those are like the two things that I'm sacrificing going to go play.
Yeah.
And a lot of dudes, when they in the situation I am, they just like, nah, I gotta go, just go. Like, if they tell me, okay, you're here for 8 months, I gotta sit down and talk to my girl. Okay, how are we gonna financially, how are we gonna set things up? How are we gonna be able to cover the bills while I'm still there? I know Zyler ain't gonna be able to see me 24/7. There may be some days I can't answer the phone. So how are we gonna make it more suitable for you and him? That's easier.
Yeah.
And those are things I'm really like take serious. Like every time somebody contact me about playing, I discuss it with her first because I have to. Because you're the person I choose to be with. This is my son.
Yeah.
So I can't just sit here and be like, no, I'm just go. Let me sign this.
Yeah. So communication is key. Yeah.
On top of that, man, you going overseas, so y'all gonna be on different times.
Different times.
You know,
time
I didn't
zone.
think of that.
Time zone is Sweden will be like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. here. 2 a.m., 3 a.m.
here. Yeah, they like what, like 7 hours ahead? Something like that. It's crazy.
Just getting mentally prepared for that.
Yeah.
Is I ain't trying to sit there and just, okay, I'm just gonna go because it's for me.
Yeah.
Like I told her, baseball is gonna be there, whether I play or not.